Tobago, the most beautiful piece of dirt in the whole world. I is Joshua Walker, and even though I'm old now, women are still running to me. And where you find woman, look out for trouble. And last year was big trouble, was in the papers, on the radio and television. It started when Tiny went to the States to spend a little holiday. Now, Tiny's my son Peter wife. And when Peter died, Tiny and she 2 little children come and live with me. Well, Tiny didn't really live with me. She only lived in my house. Anyhow, the children big now. Teresa get married and living in America. And we're all living in Trinidad. We just come home now and then. Well, all the trouble really began the day Tiny leave.
Come on, no Tiny.
You can't see her talking.
Well, talk all day. I'll see if the plane go wait on you.
Anything else for the trunk?
Just this bag.
What bush you have here so tiny?
It's bush for fever and cold, and some in case Teresa baby get gripe.
Tiny, you can't carry this amount of bush in the States. They're going to arrest you.
For what?
The customs. They're going to feel it's some new bush you walk with to smoke.
Joshua Walker, carry my business in the car for me, please.
I was only trying to protect you.
I go protect myself.
All right. But if you get locked up in New York jail, remember, I can't bail you.
Enjoy your holiday for 2 hours, Tiny.
I'm going to do that.
And tell Teresa and Ben howdy for me.
You know I'm going to do that.
And kiss the baby plenty for me.
Ma, it's getting late.
All right, I'll come in. I'll go see you in 3 weeks. What could happen in 3 weeks?
You crying for Tiny? Tiny mouth could carry you through anything.
It's just that I got miss you.
And that's why you're washing on the place with your eye water, sir? You want to invite me for dinner?
I can't tell you, I can't afford to feed a stiff nigger man like you.
I could bring some banana by you tomorrow. You could fix up a broth.
You're bringing fish too?
So you can't put piece of fish in the pot for me? And remember, bring the broth by me later. Because I alone here now.
Tiny spoil you.
It's 10 years now Peter dead. And Tiny come to live by me with my grandchildren. And I give them everything they want. So if anybody spoil anybody, it's I who spoil Tiny. You're coming by me later?
You ain't fighting for your heart.
You sure it's not yours you're worrying about? Woman your size just blow up quick.
You could make a man blow up, Joshua.
There's only one way you can find that out.
Joshua?
Where your father, girl?
I think he went to the beach.
What you want here, Joshua?
I'm looking for Clem.
Why you don't leave the damn man alone? Every day you're in the tail to drink a set of rum.
Clem is a big man. And if you want to take a drink with your friends, who's you to stop him?
I is his wife.
The trouble with some older woman is that all you like to rule all your husband. But it's Clem's fault. If you breaking your tail with some right hand and a few is size 10.
You want to try?
If you was my woman, I will cut your tail morning, noon, and night till you get quiet as a lamb.
No man don't beat me and get away with it.
Don't judge all man from Clem.
Take your eye off she. Is just a child.
Child? If I was 10, 5. If I was, say, 5 years younger, I would have tackled she myself.
The day you do that is the day you start walking around with some of your parts missing.
I only wasting good drinking time talking stupidness with you, yeah? Clem, I just had to put the length of my tongue on the woman. She said, I encouraging you to drink. Nobody had to encourage me to drink. What you have? Not even a drop. What you have?
Things bad all around.
But that is the best time to take a drink, to forget about the hard times.
Now that Tiny gone and you're alone in the house, I could pick up a little woman and bring she by you.
If it's two, it's all right. If you think I gonna let you bring woman in my house to jollificate yourself and leave me dribbling, you make a sad mistake.
What's that flying two woman? When last since you get even one?
I just get when I want.
Let me see if we could make up a half now.
Nice of you to drop by. What can I get you?
Rum and coke.
Sure, right away.
I'd like to make a call to Trinidad.
Sure, $5.
I'd like to talk to Miss Bolden, please. This is Wall Walker. I see. When would she be back? All right. No, just a light cold. Rather pretty lady. The name is pretty. Yolanda Bolden. Very nice. You have change for me, don't you?
Of course.
Looks like you have a customer.
Hello, Chico. Aren't you going to introduce your friend to your wife?
Monique?
What all you doing?
Who that? You, Glenda?
It's me two worthless boy out here.
What they doing?
Peeping at you.
Let me come out and deal with them.
I got deal with them myself.
It's Billy that called me too
No,
much.
I mean, Joy was first peeping and he called me.
And none all you ain't have the detailness not to follow the other one. It's me and all your tail today. All you worthless just like all your father.
Give him a few strokes there for me, Glenda.
With pleasure, Jean. When I finish with them behind today, if they could sit down, it's because me hand ain't good. Oh, God, I just the same flesh and blood that's making shame all about the place. Look all the time. You're the peeping at big woman lady. I want to do it again. That's enough, nobody. I gonna know when is enough. Let me catch me wind before I give all of the next dose. Joshua Walker, what the hell you doing on me step like if you live here?
I was just passing and I hear the commotion, so I just dropped in to see if you want help.
I could handle my business myself.
Woman hand too light for them too. Let me give them a few strokes for you.
I only want to correct them, not damage them.
What you was doing?
Peeping at Jean bathing.
And that is why you're beating the poor boy so? Jean has some good flesh to watch.
Joshua Walker, when you see me correcting my children and trying to bring them up decent, you just pass straight.
The boy they have to learn about woman.
Not so.
I will bring the banana tomorrow.
May I help you?
I'm looking for Miss Bolden.
Who are you?
Vol Walker. I called.
What's it about?
I'm doing a show here tonight. I was told to see her.
Miss Bolden, Wall Walker here to you, please. Okay. All right. She'll be here in a moment.
Thanks.
Walker, I'm Yolanda Bolden.
A pleasure.
Let me show you where you'll be singing.
Perhaps I can dedicate the song to you.
I don't think that's a good idea, Mr. Walker.
Why not?
Because it's Mrs. Bolden.
You got the bread?
The what?
You went out 3 years ago for bread, remember?
I got it. I was going to come back, but...
Thanks a lot.
It wasn't you. I was stifling in New York. I had nothing. A cheap apartment, second-hand car, no money in the bank.
You could have at least said goodbye.
If I had come back to the apartment, I would never have left.
Maybe things would have gotten better if you'd stayed.
What did you do when I didn't come back?
Got my own bread, of course. Chico, I want a divorce. We might as well make it legal.
Is there someone else?
It's been 3 years. What do you think?
You love him?
He loves me. That's enough. Do you want to look at the papers now, or will tomorrow do?
Tomorrow.
In the morning, then.
This okay?
It'll do.
Want me to help you unpack?
I learned to do things on my own. Night, Chico.
Night.
Where are you going?
To the hotel. There's a show on tonight. You know I have to be there.
You don't have to go there looking like that.
You're not going to start that again, are you?
I don't like the idea of you being there. All those strange men looking at you, being friendly.
I'm not being friendly with anyone, Roger. I'm just doing my job.
I'm going out on maneuvers tomorrow. I was looking forward to us spending the night together.
I'll be back early. I'm off to work.
reaching deep inside, and I know that my love can't hide. For many nights and days I've been dreaming in the days, just thinking of you. Is warmer than sunshine. I do love you, and I say it with pride. So never ever leave me ever. Never. Girl, it would only blow my mind. Make it without you. Without you, I couldn't even if I tried. Just couldn't make it. Couldn't even fake it. Wouldn't even try it.
Enjoyed the show?
Yes.
Will you join me for a drink?
I was just leaving.
Leaving? The night's just starting.
I really have to leave.
Glenda? Glenda Moore?
You have to bawl out my name so loud. Who banana your thief now?
I do have to thief banana. I have one hell of a garden working.
I don't want no police to come and ask me no question.
If anybody asks you any question, tell them Joshua Walker bring banana for you from his garden. I'm looking out for the broth later.
Morning.
Morning. You want breakfast?
What do you have?
Coffee, toast, eggs, ham.
You making the coffee yourself?
Sure.
Then I'll have cereal.
You kept yourself well.
Almost makes you wish you hadn't left, huh? I'll get the papers for you to look at.
Hello.
Wall Walker here. You remember me, don't you?
The singer?
I called to find out if we can have a drink later.
I'll be very busy, all day.
How about after work then?
After work, I go home. Bye.
Joshua, I bring the broth.
And they're leaving already?
What are we waiting for?
At least you could take a drink.
What you have?
Everything. Rum, whiskey, beer, bush rum.
I go take a bush rum.
Glenda, you're a woman after my own heart. It's the real thing. Don't drink it fast. Let it play in your mouth and then you swallow. Try it. You're just not accustomed to high-class drinks, Glenn.
I didn't come here for that.
Since you're here, take another drink. And don't forget how I tell you to drink it. You're improving. Take another one.
You want to drunk me or what?
2 little drinks could drunk a big woman like you. Let me get another one. And now, come in here a minute. Sit down.
Who that?
Somebody next door.
It's right here.
I will kill whosoever it is.
Hi, Josh.
Make a rounds and come back in about an hour.
I can't even leave my bag.
You can't leave, just go.
Charlie, what you doing in Tobago?
He was just leaving.
I was just going home myself.
You don't have to do that.
I have to fix the children lunch before they come home.
It's still early, Glenda.
I will come back another time, Joshua.
What the hell you come here now for? Your sister gone in the States, you know.
I know Tiny gone. That is why I thought I could have spent a few days here.
Thought. You couldn't come tomorrow.
I didn't know you had company here, Josh.
Betty put you out or what?
Things bad in Trinidad these days, so I thought I'd try the business here a bit.
Half an hour. If you'd only come half an hour later.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
Shouldn't you be practicing for tonight's show?
I couldn't concentrate.
You're a persistent one, aren't you?
How about a swim this weekend?
I have a busy weekend.
I guess you'd be leaving soon.
I was hoping to get in a few days of sun before I go back. This place could pay, you know.
Yeah?
You could organize something like a wet t-shirt contest. I organized one last year.
You want to do one here?
It depends on what you want to pay.
What do you have in mind?
Room, board, 1,000.
You're as bad as I am.
What do you see?
I think I can afford the gamble.
It's my hobby.
I just sleep when I watch TV.
I won't sleep watching this one.
You mean it's one of them blue film?
Mm-hmm.
Tom? You Charlie, right?
How do you know?
I've seen you around.
What's your name?
Lola.
What time are you coming back home?
Why?
I might be able to drop you back.
Who knows?
Them fish take holidays these days. Not even East.
Hey, boy, last night, Charlie put on a blue film.
Your heart could stand blue film?
Things change up plenty from my days. Like the young boys nowadays, the back week, all the meals wasn't proper.
How you mean?
It's only the mouth they're using. And the woman and them, rosy as ever.
I will kill somebody in this village.
What happened now, Clem?
Some thiefings can thief me a whole bunch of banana.
Where you get whole bunch of banana? You have garden?
Anyone could thief from a steal. But when they thief from a poor man like me, God go vex with it.
Thief from thief does make God laugh.
I saw a nice pair of shoes on the mall. The girl says it's made just for me. You want to buy it for me?
How much is it?
95, say 100. You find that expensive?
For a pair of shoes?
Charlie, if you know you can't afford one, why trouble them? It's only a stupid little show I ask you for. Here we get to know. Suppose it was my carnival costume. You could give me 50 today and the rest tomorrow. What do you say, Charlie?
Not you again.
How about a drink later?
It's just a drink.
Tomorrow?
If you decide to give me the rest for the shoot tomorrow,
Entitle me next week?
I'll see you next week then.
Tomorrow? Same time?
Sure. Charlie, I saw a nice pants that would look real good with the shoes you bought.
Things not so nice with me these days.
I only want to look good for you, Charlie.
I'll see.
Advertising in the papers, posters, and handbills.
You are trying to ruin me.
You have to advertise to make it work. These are letters to sponsors of prizes. Sign them, and I'll mail them in the morning.
Why are you doing all this? Dance?
Why not?
Almost finished? We can have a drink.
I don't know, Ro. It's so complicated.
I'm in love with you. From the first time I saw you.
It's dangerous, Ro. My husband
Do you
would...
love him? I'll take the chance.
Tonight.
I had some work to finish.
Project gold.
Is something wrong?
Coming home tomorrow.
Hi.
Morning.
We could try again, Monique.
It's too late, Chico.
But last night, this.
Nothing's changed.
I wonder where the owner is. What's the matter, Josh?
Look over there.
What?
Look at that. Now, that is the size of woman that will put joy in my heart.
Is there any woman that doesn't put joy in your heart, Josh?
I have to see who wearing that.
Maybe the same person who owns the house.
Morning.
Yes?
I'm Joshua Walker, and this is Charlie, a kind of family.
What all you want?
You renting the house?
To all you want to rent the house?
Only Charlie, for he and his wife.
He can't talk for himself.
In business matters, I do the talking. I will bring the down payment tomorrow.
It's only then we have an agreement.
You meet me by the car, Josh.
I wish it was me living here. You know the Bible says, love your neighbor? Well, that is one commandment I will stick to. What is your name again?
Pearl.
That is a nice name. For a nice woman.
I nice?
How you mean?
My husband said I should reduce.
If you reduce 1 ounce, you're spoiled. Stay just as you is, and I will come and see you later. I could even bring a fish for you.
You is a fisherman?
I had 3 fishing boats.
I like red fish.
I could bring 2 red fish for you later.
You want to kill yourself, Josh?
Don't let the size frighten you, Charlie.
Hello, Roger.
Hi, Dad. Where's Yolanda?
At work, of course.
Where's Mom?
In her room, I think.
I'm back, Mom.
sure starting to take shape.
You know what I've been thinking? Suppose you enter the competition and win. That way, we keep the first prize, especially if I choose the judges. We can put all the valuable prizes to the winner. What we don't want, we can give to the runners-up.
Chico.
We look for judges who'll cooperate. Maybe we'll have to pay them a little something.
You'll never change, will you, Chico?
No one will know you're my wife. You can use your maiden name.
I can't do that.
In this world, you have to take what's yours before it gets taken away.
That's your trouble, Chico. You think everything should be yours.
I'll hit the jackpot one of these days. Really hit it.
I don't know, Chico.
And I tell you, I have 4 fishing boats.
Hey, Samuel, somebody dead today.
Well,
what you doing in bed this hour?
I'm not feeling so good. What you doing home so early?
They didn't have no cement on the walk. I think I know just the thing to make you feel better.
I can't call you today. It's me. Take it easy.
Stop that nonsense, Wenda.
Easy, Mom.
Leave her alone, Dad. Don't touch her.
It's all right, Mom. I love you.
Come in.
You can't, Monique.
Why not?
There's the contest.
You can handle it.
Come on, Monique.
I'm going back to New York. There's someone there who cares about me.
Look, I really thought that
Don't say anything, Chico. Just get me a taxi, please.
Hello, beautiful. Can I see you today?
I can't see you today, Roll. I don't think I can see you again. I don't know how I let this happen. It's my husband. He would... No, not today, Roll. Not tomorrow either. I don't know.
Joshua Walker,
Come inside now.
I hear some fat woman husband run you with cutlass.
Don't tell me you're jealous.
Jealous who?
I know you love me all the time. Come in now. Have some conchs boiling.
Morning, Joshua. Glenda.
Hi. Betty, what you doing in Tobago?
I come to see Charlie now. I might spend a few days, if that's all right with you, Joshua.
If you keep out of my way, you could stay. Coming with the conchs later? Your wife here?
Damn.
I expecting company tonight. You gotta catch her somewhere.
Where?
Cinema. Anywhere. Charlie, leave one of them blue film in the video for me.
Does that mean that I don't get the money for the carnival costume?
I have to think.
Look at me.
You're drunk, Roger.
Sure, I'm drunk. And you know why? Because I know all about you. I used to think you were different, special. But you're no good. As soon as my back is turned, you jump into bed with someone else.
Why don't you sleep it off? And we'll talk in the morning.
We'll talk about it right now.
Roger, you're acting crazy. You look just like your mother.
You don't know anything about my mother. Don't ever call her name in your filthy mouth again.
taught me how to use this thing pretty good.
Everything's going to be all right.
You don't know him. He's gonna come looking for me.
We'll go away tomorrow. Somewhere where he won't find you.
Let me see what Charlie have on the video.
What nastiness is this, Joshua?
It's something Charlie was looking at. Let me take it off.
I go watch it a little.
You want another dumpling?
Nah. I full.
I have a full bottle of bushroom inside.
It's not bushroom I want.
Pretty. Just find her.
Coconut water good for your back.
And the size of woman you're fighting up with these days, you could do with anything that's good for your back.
I could handle any size of woman, boy. I ever tell you about the meals I used to grow up on?
101 times already.
I grew up on tooth legs and turtle soup.
That is 102 times now.
That look like roll.
It's roll, yes. And like you got good thing with it.
One thing about we workers, we know how to pick out the women.
Pa, I thought I'd find you here. This is my grandfather. Pa, this is Yolanda, a friend from Trinidad.
A pleasure to meet you.
It is my pleasure. Always a pleasure to meet a pretty woman. This is Clem, and this is Boxer. You want to coconut water? I was just telling them it was put starch in the spine. Where's they?
We rented a beach house.
Let me put some flavor in it for you.
I heard her talking to someone on the phone. She called him raw.
You never treated her properly, Roger.
I'll find her, though.
Do you still want her? Does she still want you?
I'm going to kill her.
You're beginning to sound like your mother.
You really hate her, don't you?
There are things you don't know about Roger.
I know about them. Why you hate her the way you do. Why you hate me too. I know you're not my real father. I was about 6 years old, sitting on my mother's knee, when you came in and said something like, "It's the face you can't resist." I didn't understand it then, but it never left my mind. When I grew older, I understood it all. It was my father's face you saw on me. My real father, I mean. I understood the dirty looks you gave Mom, the silence between you. You drove her mad. And if you say I'm mad too, it was you who did it. Now listen, and listen good. I hate you as much as you hate me because of what you did to Mom.
His name is ERROL Walker. He's a singer. He sang at the hotel where she works.
Where are they now?
At a beach house in Tobago. I can get you hard evidence that will stand up in court if you want a divorce.
Just give me the address.
You buttless, nasty wretch. I see you and Clem's daughter shopping like husband and wife.
Why are you so ignorant and stupid?
So I ignorant and stupid. And Clem's daughter, she nice and smart. Who you walking off on?
I'm just gonna get my things because I don't see this is the end.
So you leaving me for she? Boy, you go see Charlie boy. She only want your money. As soon as she can't get it, she go look for another man who go give she. She go horny Charlie boy. She go horny till it's stupid.
Yes?
Is the house still for rent?
As long as you keep that old man far from here.
I love him, you know. In 8 years, I ain't look at another man.
Charlie's a damn fool to leave a nice, plucky woman like you for Clem's dry-up daughter. Let me get some bush rum to mix it with. Betty? Give me a hand here.
What are you doing, Joshua? No.
Hello? Yes, I know you're Walker. Okay, I'll check it out.
This is paradise, Roll.
Paradise is where you are.
I'm very happy.
Betty, you leaving?
Yes.
Charlie not taking you to the airport?
I'm taking a taxi.
Joshua?
My back. I feel a sprain in my back.
And you always boasting how your back so strong?
I never back out of any woman yet. It's just that my back gone.
Hello, Yolanda. So you're the guy who's been keeping my bed warm.
I'll give you a divorce, Roger.
That won't do.
Just leave us alone. Let's go, Roll. Roger, please, Roger! Run! Oh, please! Oh my God. We have to go to the police.
No, no police. They'll never believe it wasn't our fault.
But he tried to kill us.
I was just taking a little change for the carnival.
How much you got?
100.
Take another 100.
You mean that, Charlie?
Yes, I mean that. Now put on your clothes and don't ever come back here.
But Charlie, I thought...
That is the door.
Hello, Roll.
What can I do for you?
I understand that there is a Mrs. Bolden staying here. I'd like to see her.
I'll get her for you.
Mrs. Bolden, I'm Inspector Anderson.
Yes?
When last did you see your husband?
Why?
His father made a report that he was looking for you to kill you. Even went so far as to hire a private detective to find you.
I haven't seen him since I left home.
If he makes contact, call me at any of those numbers. If I am not there, you can leave me a message. What's that?
I got cut.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
I already did.
I can't go through with this, Roy. I just can't.
Those were just some of the highlights of the greatest spectacle in the world, Trinidad Carnival. And in other news, the body of a man was unearthed in the hills overlooking Back Bay in Tobago today. So far, the body has not yet been identified.
They found him. The police found Roger.
Oh my God.
Pa!
What happened, Roll?
I have to get away, Pa.
Away where?
Out of the country.
What kind of trouble you in?
Big trouble, Pa.
It's better to stand up and face trouble than to run away from it.
This one's too big to face. We used to be a fisherman sailing down to Venezuela.
That was a long time ago. To you?
Yes.
I go borrow a boxer boat. Meet me by the bay in half an hour.
Roll Walker, Yolanda Bolden. I have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Roger Bolden.
I just turned my back. Roll go and kill some woman husband.
Don't worry. We get a lawyer for him already.
He good?
It's a she.
And next woman to tie up Roll life? You couldn't get a man?
The woman good. Everybody says so.
Woman place is to see about running house and minding baby. Since I born, his man does be lawyer.
Things change up tiny. Woman does be doctor and engineer.
So how Roll get tied up in this business?
Man will always get tied up in woman business. It's so God make you world.
What kind of woman she is?
A nice woman. I could tackle she myself.
You still fooling yourself, Joshua? What you could do with woman now?
If you see the size of woman I handled the other day.
Your grandchild in jail facing the hangman and hear the worthlessness you're talking.
It's you that asks if I...
And you have to carry on, sir? As if you're proud of your godly, nasty life?
When a man could perform properly, he have to be proud.
We go handle it tiny.
If you think I go sit down and let it hang me son, you don't know who Tiny Walker is.
Ma.
How you do, Roll?
I'm all right.
How they treating you?
Good. Don't worry about me, Ma.
Why you do it, Roll? What devil getting you to make you kill a man?
He was trying to kill us.
Why you didn't get that nice, quiet to be a girl and settle down? You have to go and look for beauty queen from Trinidad, whose husband is a soldier.
I didn't plan it that way, Ma. How was the holiday?
You have to pray, Roll. You have to pray plenty.
Don't worry, Ma. Everything's going to be all right. I'll pray, Ma.
I want to know everything that happened.
It was self-defense.
Who stabbed him?
I did.
She said it was she who stabbed him.
She's lying.
If I'm going to defend you, Roll, I want the truth.
I stabbed him.
Do you know the prosecutor is going for the death penalty for both of you?
Just proceed, Doctor. Death was caused by shock and hemorrhage. After he was struck by a sharp cutting instrument that pierced his heart from the back.
This taxi driver told me he had seen Roll Walker and the lady heading in the direction of Back Bay. I decided to take a look in the area.
And you found the body there, Inspector Anderson?
Yes.
Major Bruce, you stated that Captain Bolden was a fine officer.
I certainly was.
You stated he was willing to risk his life on several occasions.
I did.
He was, therefore, more reckless than other officers?
Not reckless, courageous.
Would you consider Captain Bolden's eagerness to risk his life normal?
That kind of courage was not normal.
His behavior was therefore abnormal?
Abnormal in the sense...
You have already answered the question, Major Bruce.
Ain't I tell you the girl good?
She will get them off.
Courthouse is one thing me can never understand. I'm watching the face of every one of them people on the jury, and I can't read a thing they're thinking.
I just live by the beach and I just see everything going on there. One time I saw old man Thomas and...
Mrs. Legal, just answer the questions put to you. Do not volunteer any information.
Yes, my honor.
Not my honor. Your honor.
That is what I say, my honor.
You are not to call me my honor. You are to call me your honor.
Whose honor is really, sir? Yours or mine?
You are to call me your honor.
I thought you just said...
The words you are to use are your honor.
But how could you be your honor, my honor?
I have a good mind to fine you for contempt.
What for, my honor?
Proceed, Mr. Peterson.
Mrs. Legal, did you ever see the defendant before?
If I didn't see him, I wouldn't be here.
Just answer it. Proceed, Mr. Peterson.
Where did you see him?
On the beach, hugging up and kissing some woman like they were honeymooners. I could have never believed she was another man's wife.
Mrs. Legal.
I have here a statement signed by Roll Walker admitting he stabbed Roger Bolden and buried him.
And that is how it happened.
Thank you.
Mr. Walker, on the night that Mrs. Bolden came to your room with the news that her husband had attacked her with a knife, did you see any cuts on her?
She said...
Were there any stab wounds?
No.
That was the night you decided she would not go back home to her husband.
He was going to kill her.
Why didn't you go to the police?
I've had some bad experiences with the police.
Oh?
I was arrested once for possession of marijuana.
I see. However, it must have occurred to you that if Mrs. Bolden's husband was dead, both of you could have lived together without fear of him ever bothering you.
I never thought of it.
Never?
Never.
But if he were dead, it would have been a lot easier for you to carry on your affair with his wife.
We never thought of it.
We?
Yolanda and I.
How do you know she never thought of it? Did you ask her?
No.
She volunteered those sentiments to you?
No.
You read her mind then? Mr. Walker, are you an expert in unarmed combat?
No.
So, how do you explain winning a fight with a highly trained fighter?
I didn't win the fight. I just managed to grab the knife that had been stuck in the ground and defended myself.
And why didn't you report this self-defense to the police?
I told you.
But if you were innocent, you had nothing to fear.
I am innocent.
I am suggesting to you, Mr. Walker, that you knew Captain Bolden was looking for you and Mrs. Bolden, and that you deliberately went to Back Bay, where he would follow you. And there you ambushed him, stabbed him in the back, and buried him. And the superficial wound on your chest was inflicted by you yourself in the event your deed was discovered.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
You wanted to see me?
Will you please tell me what is happening? How's Roll? I'm going out of my mind with worry. No one will tell me anything.
Mrs. Bolden, I won't deceive you. The prosecutor has a strong case. You said it was self-defense, but each of you has confessed to the actual stabbing. Inconsistencies like that make it hard for a jury to come to a decision that you are innocent. I must proceed on the information my client gives me.
I was only trying to protect me.
Mrs. Bolden, Yolanda. We'll convince them. Don't cry.
You're not going to court today?
I can't take it, Joshua. I can't take it. They're taking everything and twist it up and make it look like if we all kill the man for spite.
It's looking bad for all.
You feel you're going to lose the case?
I don't know. Only God knew what really happened.
Ma, they're going to hang roll?
I don't know, child.
The man was trying to kill him, you know.
What? How you know that?
He was hiding in the bush.
And how you never said so before?
We thought you would have beat you again, Mommy.
Put on all your clothes quick.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you have ever loved, you know love does not exist only between husband and wife. Love is so complicated, so complex. No one can explain it. If it is a crime for two people to fall in love, then my client is guilty. Excuse me, Your Honor. Your Honor, some fresh evidence has been brought to my attention, and I would like to reopen the case for the defense.
I must object, Your Honor. This is most unusual.
I need some time on myself, Roll, to sort things out, to understand everything that happened.
I'll be waiting.
Tired of love so slowly, it's creeping up on me. It's raising each day by day my feelings of love for you. The tide of love so suddenly, it's rising above me. Caught up in a serious way, I'm out of my depth with you.
Freedom! It's
Seem like
got
I
to
was
be
in
free!
control, but you never can tell. With love, always thought I could ride the waves and the swells. They never could throw me down, till this woman turned my head around. Just a man and a woman, one boy, one girl. Be just a man and a woman, one boy, one girl. Just a man and a woman, one boy, one girl. Be just a man and a woman, one boy, one girl. was in control, but you never can tell. With love, always thought I could ride the waves and the swells. They never could throw me down, till this woman turned my head.